slideshow. Beginning. Okay. So let's listen to it and then we will read. Oh.
A Kind ist das a Goldene und spielt sich frankenfrei. Was für ein Eiges hat es denn, als Jahren hat es drei? A Zorn mit den Sprachen war, Sprachen ohne Schier. Jahren hat das Kind noch drei und Sprachen hat es vier. Jahren hat das Kind noch drei und Sprachen hat es vier. Die Mame ist a russische, a litwische Gemein. Rät sie mit dem Russisch go, a so ist sie gewähnt. Die Njani ist a polnische, wie kann das anders sein? Muss das Kind doch matern, auf Polisch heftig sein? Die Bobbe ist a Jiddische und rät mit dem Jargon. Muss das Kind ja noch plappeln, was kennt das anders stand? Der Tate ist ein Zionist und wegen hat Haam. Muss das Kind begrüßen ihm und sagen ihm Shalom. Muss das Kind begrüßen ihm und sagen ihm Shalom. No, du mein liebes Kind, mir soll sein vor dir. Du meinst, dass du wirst abkommen, nur mit Sprachen vier. Man sucht a Gouvernatke dir, an Englische ungenug. Beste Kind meist auswachsen, wie Tate Mame klug. Beste Kind meist auswachsen, wie Tate Mame klug. A Kind ist das a Goldene und spielt sich frankenfrei. Was für ein Eiges hat es denn, als Jahren hat es dran? A Zorn mit den Sprachen go, Sprachen ohne Schier. Jahren hat das Kind noch drei und Sprachen hat es vier.
Okay. Okay, let's start reading. Janet, please.
A vast majority of Jews in the Eastern Europe in the 19th and early 20th centuries were bilingual, speaking.
What happened?
Pardon?
They checked everything.
Sorry. And the national language.
Are you need to keep your breath?
People, if you're talking on the phone or with someone, please mute yourself, okay?
Okay, I'll start again. The vast majority of Jews in Eastern Europe in the 19th and early 20th centuries were bilingual, speaking Yiddish and the national language in varying degrees of proficiency. They often spoke an additional language if they lived in an area where a minority language was dominant. And Jews with a high school education may have also learned German or Russian in school. During World War I, Vilna had newspapers in Yiddish, Hebrew, Polish, Russian, Lithuanian, and Belarusian. Avram Reisen's song, A Kinta Goldene, is a playful treatment of this linguistic reality. It was originally titled A Bild von die 10. Jahr in Warschau, a picture of the 1910s in Warsaw. Zalman Mlotek relates that his father Yossel heard this song in Warsaw in the 1930s.
Okay, go on, please.
Okay, we have already heard a number of Raisin songs. Sog, Maran, Wenig sind an die Lichtle, and Baruch at singt der Tate. Raisin was a prolific writer, poet, and activist in the Allgemeine Jiddische Arbeiterbund in Poland. Light und
Lite
und Russland, the General Jewish Workers' Union in Poland, Lithuania, and Russia. He attended the 1908 Yiddish conference in Chernovitz, and he wrote regularly for the Vorwärts in New York. Note, Achad Ha'am.
Echad Ha'am. Yeah.
Say that again.
Echad Ha'am.
Ahad Ha'am. Born Asha Tzvi Hirsch Ginsburg, was a leading Zionist. The song is performed here by Shoshana Ron.
Okay, so just a few words about Echad Ha'am. Echad Ha'am was a very, very important figure in the Jewish Zionist movement. He's the father of cultural Zionism. And what he said, that Israel cannot be only a physical haven for the Jews, because it will be too small to include all the Jews from the diaspora. Therefore, the aim of establishing a state in Israel is to solve the cultural and the spiritual problems of the Jews. Like Israel has to be a beacon of light, a spiritual, a cultural beacon of lights for all the diaspora. So that's Echad Ha'am. And he quarreled with Herzl about it. They quarreled all the way. So that's Echad Ha'am, a very, very important person in the Zionist movement. Marsha, yes?
Yeah, the music, I don't know if any of you remember Mary Poppins' Supercalifragilistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't mention that they took them. I don't know. It's very strange.
First. Wait, when was his?
Yes, it's the music.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so let's start reading it. Sol, can you start reading, please?
So, a Kind ist das, a goldene, und spielt sich frank und frei. Und was war
Daiges.
Ha?
Daiges.
A Daiges? Hat es, denn als Jürgen hat es 3. Azure mit de Sprachen nor. Sprachen in a Schier. Jürgen hat das Kind nur 3. In Sprachen hat es 4.
Good.
Okay, so please translate.
So it says, a kind is, what a child is this? A golden child. He plays, I'm sorry, spielt sich frank. I don't know what that means.
Frank und frei means plays
What?
freely, plays whenever he wants.
Yeah.
Free as a bird.
Free as a bird.
And was war Digus?
Daiges.
What is a Digus?
Worries. What kind of worries does he have?
Oh, he has no worries. Yeah. Then as Jürgen hatte, he has 3. He's 3 years old.
Right.
And what Azure is
Yeah.
that what they did? Mit the Sprachen nur. He only has a problem being able to talk. Sprachen in Ashir. He talks without an end.
Right. So here, Sprachen is languages.
Right.
Right.
So how is that translated?
So many languages. Unashir.
Unashir. Okay. And then Jürgen hatte das Kind. He's only 3 years old, and he speaks as if he was 4.
No, Sprachen hat es 4, but he has to know 4 languages.
Oh, 4 languages. Okay.
Right. He's only 3, but he needs to know 4 languages.
Okay. And one last question, if I could. What is that Daigus mean?
Daigus. Worries.
Worries. Okay.
Worries.
Okay, thank you, Sol. Bonnie, you raised your hand.
Oh, yeah, I was at Sprachen hat das 4. Wasn't there was something with an
Unashir. Unashir means endless, limitless languages. There are so many languages.
Okay, but what if taken by itself? What would sheared be in that case, or is it
I
just
think
an
sheer
expression?
means limit. Una sheer.
so
Without
without
an
limit.
end.
Right.
Without
I know
an
the
end.
I know that the negative. I understand the negative, but I didn't know. So sheared is end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so without end. I got it.
Without end. Right.
Okay, thank you. Marsha, can you read? Maurice will help you with the translation. So please, Marsha.
Want me to read?
Yes, please.
Die Mama is Russian.
Russische.
Oh, die Mama is a Russische. Livsche,
Litwische.
Litwische Gemeinde. Dann rate die mit im Russisch nor. I'm not doing very well. I'm sorry. Someone else better go.
Okay, you tried. That's important. You tried. Henrietta, can you go on?
Yes. Die Mama is a Russische, a Litwische gemeint. Dann redt sie mit ihm Russisch nur, also ist sie geweint. Die Nyanya is a Polische. Wie kann das anders sein? Muss das Kind sich
Matern.
Auf Polish Halfish sein.
Eflech sein.
The
Yes.
mother is a Russian, a Litvish gemeint. I'm not sure.
So it's because Latvia is part of the Russian Empire. So she's nominally Latvian.
A Litwische.
Okay.
But she speaks Russian because that's that was the dominant language in the empire.
And then she talks Russian with him.
Right.
And that's the way it was.
That's what she's used to.
I'm Lauren Hale. Okay.
The nanny, the governess,
The nanny.
The nanny.
The nanny is Polish.
Right.
How can that be otherwise?
Good.
Yes.
So the child has to monitor himself?
Sich matern is to struggle. The kid has to struggle because of all these languages,
So the child has to struggle to speak Polish alone.
So heflich means polite.
Polite.
Courteous.
It's German. It's
so
German.
The kid has to struggle to be courteous in Polish when he's talking to his nanny.
Poor kid, he doesn't know which way to go.
No, not poor kid. The more languages you study as a child, the better.
I agree.
It's the better. Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Do you know what, Ralph? Read.
Does that mean he's always learning?
Well,
he's always
surrounded by 4 languages. His brain is picking up bits and pieces of 4 languages.
So he's constant.
Yeah.
Constant struggle, but I think children can do it. Adults can't.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, it's easier for kids. Okay, Ralph, let's try. Read.
Okay. The Baba is a Yiddish. Und red mit ihm
Jargon.
Jargon. Oh, jargon.
Jargon.
Okay,
Right.
dann muss das Kind ihr noch plappeln. Wie kann es anders sein? Ton, der Tate ist Zionist und halt von Echad Ham.
Right.
Muss das Kind begrüßen ihm und sagen ihm Shalom.
Good.
Yeah. Can you translate or you need help?
The Bobbe grandmother is Jewish, and she speaks with him jargon.
Which is Yiddish. The jargon is Yiddish.
Yeah, well, it's English too. It's sayings.
Yeah, but in this song, they're pointing out that the grandmother speaks Yiddish to him in addition to all the other languages.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then was das. Then the kid has to plappeln, ear plappeln, or speaking to her, talking to her, plappeln.
So plappeln is like to babble.
Yeah.
The way a child speaks, to babble.
We can es anders sein. How could it be anything different? Well, how can he do anything different? Right. The father is a Zionist and is a supporter of Echad Ham.
Good.
Most does the kid has to learn, has to greet him, and says to him Shalom.
Good. Good.
And then they send him to Heder, and he has to learn Hebrew, right?
Heder, yeah.
Maybe we'll see what happens here.
Yeah. Okay, Mariv, go.
Oi.
Try.
Okay, Herr nor du, mein liebes Kind, mir soll sein vor dir. Listen to me. No.
Listen.
You, my beloved child.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're all for you.
Now, mir soll sein vor dir, it's an expression of endearment. In other words, anything that's bad, you shouldn't get anything bad. I should suffer instead of you. Mir soll sein vor dir. I think there was a song that we had. Somebody, she loves someone so much that mir soll sein vor seine Beine. She, his bones shouldn't suffer. She should suffer for him.
Okay.
Susan, you wanted to say something, Susan?
Well, that's a common expression. May I take the punishment for you, or take it on myself.
Right.
Okay. Du meinst, as du wirst abkommen, nur mit Sprachen für. Should I keep going? Fear. Is that a complete thought? You mean or think that you will abkommen? Is that come up?
Here it means
you will get by. That you will get by.
Oh, only with speaking for. So
only with 4 languages.
Right, you think you're going to get?
Oh, fear, right. 4 languages.
4
Got
languages,
it.
Right.
Me zicht Gouvernatke dir Deutscher und genug. Ungenug. Okay, what?
Gesucht is they're looking for a governess for you. Gesucht a Gouvernante dir.
A German?
Yeah.
Right, a German woman. Right.
And why ungenug and enough?
And that's
enough.
And enough.
He's already got.
What's governanza? Oh, we'll get the German and then that's enough already.
Right.
Okay. What is a governanza?
A governess.
It's not a governess?
Yes,
governess.
A helper or a nanny.
Yes, a governess.
Well, he's got the nyanya. Now he's got the governant. He's got lots of help. So,
but in the song when she sings it, it's not a Deutsche, it's an Englische.
Oh, really?
In the song, yeah. Listen to it when we play it again.
Yeah, because she's in New York, and there you wouldn't get a German, you would get an English.
Okay.
So, West two Kind meine, mine, is that a Mainz?
Mainz.
Auswachsen wie Tate Mama Klug. Okay. Best two, would you, my child? I know what Auswachsen is. What is it? I forget.
To grow up.
Like smart as your mother and father, right?
Because he's going to have a Deutsche for a Gouvernantke.
Oy vey.
Okay.
I just want to say something about that he calls the Bubba speaks Yiddish and he calls it a jargon. That's a loaded word because
right.
In the 19th and even in the early 20th century, when Yiddish hadn't gotten the recognition it deserved as a full-fledged language, it was often referred to by academics, Jews and non-Jews, as a jargon, which is kind of an insult. It's not really a language. It's kind of hodgepodge, So, but here he's going to get from the Deutsche, he can really get educated.
Well, there are still people today who are fairly sophisticated and they don't realize it's really a language.
Well, you let them know.
Yeah, I do. You can be sure. You're talking to the right one.
In any case, we are preserving medieval German, so
yes, there. Absolutely.
Who else is doing it outside of Bavaria?
That's right. Exactly.
Somebody has to do
doing
it.
A mitzvah.
That's right. We're doing a mitzvah.
That was not pejorative.
In case they ever need to speak Bavarian German again, we got us.
Right.
So once was enough. I gave birth in Bavarian. Not anymore. Too old for it. But I could understand the doctors. It was amazing. They spoke, their dialect of German. And I thought, well, it's like Yiddish, no problem. Okay, let's listen to it.
A Kind ist das a Goldene und spielt sich frankenfrei. Was für ein Eiges hat es denn, als Jahren hat es 3. A Zorn mit den Sprachen gar, Sprachen ohne Schier. Jahren hat das Kind nur 3 und Sprachen hat es 4. Jahren hat das Kind nur 3 und Sprachen hat es 4. Die Mame ist a Russische, a Litwische gemein. Rät sie mit dem Russisch gar, a so ist sie gewähnt. Die Njani ist a Polnische, wie kann das anders sein? Muss das Kind doch Matern auf Polisch höflich sein? Die Bobbe ist a Jiddische und rät mit dem Jargon. Muss das Kind ja noch plappeln, was kann das anders stehen? Der Tate ist a Zionist und wegen hat Haar. Muss das Kind begrüßen ihm und sagen ihm Shalom. Muss das Kind begrüßen ihm und sagen ihm Shalom. Du mein liebes Kind, mir soll sein vor dir. Du meinst, dass du wirst abkommen, nur mit Sprachen 4. Man sucht a Gouvernatke dir, an Englische ungenug. Beste Kind meist auswachsen, wie Tate Mame klug. Beste Kind meist auswachsen, wie Tate Mame klug. A Kind ist das a Goldene und spielt sich frank und frei. Was für a Deiges hat es denn, als Jorn hat es dran. A Zorn mir Sprachen go, Sprachen und a Schier. Jorn hat das Kind nur 3 und Sprachen hat es 4.
Okay, yes, Vinkl.
No, now I'm listening to it again and I'm really hearing that supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And the more you think about it, the more relevant it is, because it was about a nanny teaching children. And it's about, if you say it loud enough, no matter what it means, you're going to sound atrocious. So it's really about fun with words and different sounds, even if different sounds of different languages.
Well, I'm sure Avram Reisen saw the movie and then he said, oh, I can make a song out of this.
So
it was the other direction.
When was this written? Was this written after Mary Poppins?
No. I think in the 20s or so.
Yeah, Mary Poppins was 1956, I think.
I think by then Reisen was no longer.
And it was, the Mary Poppins was probably written by a Yiddish songwriter.
I was just going to say that.
There were so many of them.
By the way, in the song, he at one point he addresses the child as mein Liebeskind. That's actually a last name. There's an architect, Danny Liebeskind. I mean, he's alive today, who designs buildings all over the world. Liebeskind. It's a nice name to have.
Yeah.
Dear child.
But the children in that movie, at least, I don't remember about, I think also, Michael and Jane, they don't like their previous nannies and they're looking for a new nanny and they are nice to her. She says, if you're nice to us, we won't put pepper in your tea. So they are being helpful. What's that word for polite?
They're waiting for a Deutschke.
Yeah.
Any other comments, questions about the song before we move to the story? No. Okay, so the story is also by Avram Reisen. And I sent you some biographical material about him. So let's do the story. Where is it? It's here. What is this? What did I do? Ah, okay. Okay, so no, but first we have to finish David Bergelsson by Nacht. We still have one paragraph to finish it, because we stopped here. So the story is, it's rather a picture, a tableau about people in a night train, most of them asleep.
Can you make this larger, Mina?
Yes. So most of the people are asleep, but there is one more. There is one that is awake and he is bored and he's talking with some young men and they are repeating, verses and paragraphs from the Bible. So we stopped here. Chazer Iber, word by word. Susan, can you read, Susan?
Well, where are we?
Here at the top of the page. That's the one, the guy, the Jew that is bored is telling the young.
What page is it? What number?
54. 54, top of the page.
54, okay.
Top of the page.
Yeah. Chazer Iber, word by word. Go over it word by word. Hat gesucht zum roitbackigen Bocher, he said to the red-cheeked young man. Zug, say, Und Noach hat gefunden Chein in die Augen von Gott. And he's quoting it. And Noah was
Found favor in the eyes.
was accepted or was
Found favor.
praised in God's eyes. Und Noach hat der Bocher noch gesagt, hat gefunden Chein in die Augen von Gott. And Noah, the young man said after him, found acceptance in the eyes of God. Arum is noch als gestanden. Everything stood around and around.
No. Susan, you have to finish the sentence. Otherwise,
Arum is noch als gestanden. Oh, die Geschmacke und schwere Schnorcherei. Around and around was standing the good sounding and hard snoring. Der Zug ist noch als gelaufen über schwarze Sumpen. The pair ran over the dark zumps. How do you say that in English?
Not the pair. Zug is a train.
Is a lake. Lake?
No.
Train.
A train.
The Zug, the train.
The train. Remember, he's in a train.
He's in a train. A Zug is a train.
Oh. Wait, I lost my place.
The train was still running.
In weiße, wasserdicke Felder, in white, watered fields. Und die Nacht hat noch
deserted Vista.
Yeah,
oh, die Vista, the empty, deserted, watery fields. Und die Nacht hat noch als geschmissen mit Regentränen. And the night still was falling rain tears in the fenster. You could see them on the window. Nicht geschlafen seinen nur ich, der vernudeter Nachtjid. Not falling asleep was only me, the bothered, the annoyed.
Vernudeter is bored. He was bored.
What is it?
Bored.
Oh, the bored. What's a Nachtjid?
Night Jew. The ones that take the night train. The Jews that take the night train.
The night Jew from the night train. Und der roitbackiger Bocher and the roitbackiger Bocher and the red-cheeked young man was in him liable in the Stiebel, who was just wearing like an undershirt and boots. Der Jid mit dem Bocher seinen gesessen. The Jew and the boy were sitting wie vergliederte, like they were frozen in place. Und sich geguckt einem dem zweiten. They looked at one another in the Peinemer. They looked one another directly in their faces. Und ich bin gelegen ungetracht. And I just stayed there and I thought, a good word. It's a good saying. Und Noach hat gefunden Chein. And this is a quote. And Noah was well received. Es hat Matzil gewein die Welt. And that's when the world was saved.
Thank you. Like I said, it's very atmospheric, very impressionistic. Any question about, I know that some of you were not last week, but just on this paragraph.
The whole story reminds me of those times when you've taken a train or you've been on a plane and you're half asleep and stuff is going on and you're sort of hearing it in the background. It's so beautifully written.
Yes.
Yeah.
It gives you that feeling, yes.
Yeah.
Well, we did David Bergerson, which I thought we will never do because it's so difficult and so. Okay, so maybe I will bring something else.
Yeah, I love this kind of stuff.
So, except for Mariv, any other people would like to? Okay, we will see. So let's move to Ryzen. So this is a collection of his stories that he wrote about America. So Rothschild and Rockefeller. Irving, I know that I said next week, but maybe you can start a little bit. Can you?
I'll give it a try.
Okay.
Rothschild and Rockefeller. Von Schiff hat Bruden.
Bruchen.
What is it? Bruchen? A Rub genommen.
Yeah, Baruch.
Oh, but a person's name. Okay.
Yes.
A Rub genommen sein Schwager Benush. He took away his mother-in-law, Schwager. Benush.
No, Schwager is brother-in-law.
It's his name. His name is Danish, yeah.
Danish is a name, okay. A younger man von a jaar 35, welcher is schon 5 jaar in land. He was already, a young man, 35 years old, who was already in the country for 5 years. There's Hendig. You could see him mit die kurz geschorene, a short something, short
Geschorene, the other word comes.
Oh, Venson. Vonson. So I don't know, was it short something? I don't know.
Mustache.
Oh, Vonson. Oh, mustache, yeah.
Mustache. So his mustache.
Short-cut mustache.
A shortcut mustache.
Okay. Und mit des glatt gerosierten, shaved or something like that. Fat shaved face, right?
Good, no. Yes.
Okay. Hat Baruch gleich der derech Eretz war bekommen. He got respect for him und anstatt. And I guess
instead.
Oh, instead. Okay. Was in der Heim is Baruch given der Jachsen. In the home he was Baruch, but here he's Jachsen of
No, Jachsen is someone that, as you know, is a yiches. He was
okay.
the yiches.
Somebody who's got a
pedigree, honorable.
Pedigree. Okay. Und fleckt Benuschen sagen du ein Benusch im Ahem ihr hat beim this must be painful for you. It's painful for me. I know. And der fleckt sagt zu Benusch. He says to Benusch Ahem ihr hat beim Begenischen gleich im genommen Irzen.
So let's stop here and we will go back, okay?
Yeah, okay.
You're reading wonderfully, so.
Okay.
Back home, Poland, Russian, wherever it was. So Baruch was the one with the pedigree. He probably was the one he was learning, probably was in a yeshiva or something. And so because he has the pedigree, so Beini, he used to say to Beinish do. you, but du is the familiar, you know, that when you talk to one, and that's the familiar, du, you.
Mhm.
And Danish use the more respectful ear.
Yeah. Okay, you. Yeah. Okay. Hat beim Begenisch. Gleich
Yeah.
ihr Herz, and he took him right away into his heart, I guess.
So beim Begegnis, when they met, he started Irzen. Irzen is just to say ear. Ear, to say ear, so with a respectful, the way that respect, because previously he say do, and now he says ear, so he's talking to him.
Dutzen.
Sorry, Maurice.
I'm just saying, it's Dutzen and Irzen.
And Irzen, exactly. Dutzen and Irzen.
Those are the verbs, Dutzen and Irzen.
Oh, that's pretty nuanced. Okay.
Yeah.
Und zu sein Kreuz Verwundersung. To his great something. Verwundersung.
Amazement. Amazement.
Hat im Benush Dafke gesagt, du. Benush definitely said this. Der Molle hat Baruch der Field.
Der Mond.
The Mond.
Demolt.
Demolt. Hat Baruch der Field. Was heißt a ger?
A ger.
A ger is a convert or a stranger or something like that?
Stranger.
Yeah. But it's also a convert, but not in this context.
Ja, was heißt a ger? Und hat sich schon machen gewähnt auf a Sach Erniederungen. So hat sich es schon machen. He made a lot of gewähnt auf a Sach. He made a lot of.
No, he prepared himself to a lot of humiliations.
Oh, humiliations. Okay.
So when he noticed what's going on, he felt how it is to be a stranger, to be a stranger in like a new place, and he prepared himself for a lot of humiliations.
Oh.
Thank you. I know that I just, threw you into the cold water, but you're reading.
The newcomers read better than me. Bravo.
Great reading. And usually I send it, before, and then you can prepare, read it, whatever you want. So thank you. Thank you, Irving. Vinkl, yes.
Yeah, I was wondering about the two letters Gimel Resh and how they're separated like that instead of just Ger. I thought maybe
I think the separation is just because they want to, that's just an editing thing.
I thought maybe it was some kind of a slang thing in America where they say greenhorn and then it's an abbreviation for greener.
Yeah,
but so maybe maybe it stands for greenhorn as well as for Ger.
The meaning here is a greenhorn.
Well, they do that. They also do that sometimes. You know how if you want to emphasize something in modern printing, you can have boldface. You can put letters in bold. But I think in those days, they couldn't do it or they chose not to. So that's how they did it, to emphasize that word.
Yeah. Okay. Mariv, yes?
I just love this. The first, such an unexpected thing. What do you think about when you first get off the boat? He first notices that the guy's clean shaven, like everybody in the old country has full beards, right?
Yeah.
And then he notices that the guy addresses him differently and he has to adjust. Every sentence he has to adjust how to interact with the.
He's a stranger in a strange land.
That's the first two things he notices when he gets off the boat. That's such an eye-opener about what it must have been like.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you've ever had to deal with Spanish, or
French,
not used to in English, and you have to make sure you say usted to a person of respect and tú for somebody who's close to you or a child. You have to constantly think about it because we're not used to that.
In French, they say when somebody does that to them, they say you tout tutoyoi me or whatever it is.
That's right.
Yeah. You address me in more familiar terms than you should have, or thank you for addressing me in more familiar terms. You know. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Bonnie and then Karen. Bonnie.
Yeah. Could you repeat again what the Gimel Resh stands for?
Okay. Ger, here it is a stranger, but it also can be a convert, but not in this context.
So
in
those
context, it's a stranger.
Okay, so it's kind of a short.
No, it's a word.
No. It's a word in itself.
It's a word.
It's Hebrew.
Ger means a stranger, and it also means a convert.
Okay, but is that one word? Because there's a space between the two of them.
I think the space is just because, when you edit a book, and I know how it's done, when you edit a book, it's just you have to feel it, so it's spread out. Like Yachsen, you say up here, Yachsen.
Okay, so they were just
also spread out.
To make the margins.
Exactly.
Okay, I see. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Karen?
I wanted to mention that I was a little challenged at the first sentence of the story because of the way that the sentence is the word order.
Right.
And I just wanted to mention that it almost looks like Baruch is the one who took his brother-in-law off the ship.
No. Right.
But because you're clued in, because Baruch is Baruchin, meaning that it cannot be the subject, it has to be the object.
That's right.
So the way this is from the ship, his brother-in-law, Beimish, took Baruch down from the ship.
Yeah.
And so it's very important because this first line establishes who's the immigrant and who's the one who's been in the country already.
That's
But the way it looks, if you didn't notice the direct object, the use of the nun,
right?
You might be confused and think that it was Baruch who took his brother-in-law off the ship.
Yeah, the first time I read it, I was confused. I went back and said, "Oh, that's what it is. It's a
That's
nun."
how it is.
Right.
Thank you for pointing it out to us. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Okay. Any more? I saw that Vinkl raised the hand again. Vinkl?
Well, okay. I guess idiomatically, rather than brought him down, I think it's more like he picked him up from the, he met him at the train and took him home.
It's a boat, not a train.
A ship from Europe.
It's a boat.
Yeah. But it doesn't necessarily mean that he escorted physically down.
He took him from
means
the
that he met him at the ship, escorted him. I think he escorted him from the ship. And I still think that Gimel Resh, it might be, like for DP, you have abbreviations.
No, it's not. Sorry.
So it could be a double meaning.
Sorry, Vinkl.
A green. Okay.
No, it's not. We will see afterwards that he calls him a greener. We will see later that he calls
didn't
him.
know his brother-in-law was a GP.
Yeah. No. Maurice. But that's what's very common about immigration.
Sure.
That, the older immigrants, well, we will see it later, how they're looking and treating the new immigrants.
Yeah, showing off how much they know about.
Exactly. We will see it in a while. And coming from Israel, I'm telling you, with all the immigrant waves, that's exactly how it was. Each wave of immigrants looked down upon the next one and called them really horrible names. It was really horrible names, but and one after another, that's how it goes.
Mina, you know how Avrom Eisen got his ideas? He saw the movie Hester Street, and then he wrote the story.
Okay. I see that Avram Reisen was influenced by Mary Poppins.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
If I could ask a question?
Yes,
Sure.
of course.
What does that begeganish mean?
Meeting.
Meeting.
Meeting. When they treffen, like a
Right.
treffen.
There's the verb begegnen, to meet someone.
So how would you use that in a sentence?
Where is it in the text? Where is it?
Here.
Yeah,
Ot
right
beim begegnish.
At the
Here.
meeting.
Yeah. So how would you use that in a sentence? If I wanted to use that in a sentence, how would I use that? The begegangen auf a begegnish?
You could say I went to a meeting, sure.
Yeah.
Or
The Kim.
beim begegnish, meet, I don't know, doctor this and this. It's usually doctors nowadays. I found out that or something.
Right.
So ich habe eine Begegnnis zu reden mit einem Doktor oder ich
Yeah,
habe
you
eine
could.
Begegnnis.
Sure.
Yes.
You could.
Okay.
You could, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so Louisa, I saw that you are here today.
I apologize. I seem to have a very bad internet connection today.
So you
That's why
cannot read?
I'll try, but
Okay, try.
I could also not, I couldn't print it either. I don't know what's happening.
Okay, try.
Auf morgen,
Auf
is that what
morgen.
you want to say?
Yeah, auf morgen.
Auf morgen hat Beinusch unmendig von der Arbeit und setzendig sich gleich bei der Vecere. So in the morning, Beinush coming back from work and sitting himself straight for supper was the Baleboste.
No, auf morgen, not morning. Auf morgen.
The next
Tomorrow.
day.
The next day.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, because the Vecere didn't go on with the morning. So of morgen.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's the next day.
Next day.
Oh, so the next day. Thank you. The next day. So Beinush coming back from work and sitting straight for supper was the Baleboste, where is a Schochen given, or Schechen, I don't know how you pronounce that.
Schochen.
Okay, so which the hostess of where he was staying hat ihm zugetragen, which she had prepared, sich gewendet zum Grünen. He turned to the green one?
Yeah.
The green one, yeah.
The immigrant.
The immigrant, the green one, yeah.
Nu, wie gefällt dir, Baruch, unser Amerika? So, how do you like, Baruch, our America? Baruch ist noch gewinn stark müde von Weg. Baruch was still very tired from the road. Gedacht hat sich ihm noch als. Gedacht, it seemed to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed to him. So what would noch als mean? Altogether?
Still.
Still,
yeah.
So he was kind of thinking, you would say?
It still seemed to him.
Still, say that again?
It still seemed to him. Still seemed to him.
As there is auf dem Schiff, that he's still on the ship. Und als schockelt sich noch, and still, would it be dizzy?
Everything is shaking, moving.
Moving.
Like on the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything is moving on the ship.
His body and his mind, it feels like they're still moving.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. In Dreußen is סך הכל halbe Show So outside, it had altogether been half an hour.
Yeah.
Y dos blois nevenhuis. I don't know what that means.
And that's only near the house.
Oh. What about that E there? Is that supposed to be and?
I think so. Maurice, I think so, yeah?
I don't know, because usually it's E and E again, both, when you have two things. So I'm not sure what it means here.
Okay. Äußer kleine Kinder, is it outside?
Besides.
Besides.
Small children, große Ezrot
Azut Ponimer.
I don't know how to translate that.
I think you can translate it as chutzpahdik.
Oh.
That's what I think that you can, yeah.
I see, yeah. That makes sense. Pach, Poreding, oif, redele. What is poreding?
While they were riding, probably riding a bicycle. He calls it redler. So they were riding bicycle and they were probably doing it very, quickly or whatever, yeah.
So redleg is the bicycles?
I think here in this context it's bicycle.
So why does it have the inverted commas there?
The what, sorry?
The two inverted commas there, the quotes, right?
Because I don't think that in where he came from he saw bicycles.
I see.
So redlich is literally little wheels.
Little wheels, yeah.
So,
thank you.
That's why it's in quotes, little wheels. I don't know if it's a bicycle or maybe roller skates.
Yeah, or something, yeah.
Thank you. Hat noch gar nicht gesehen, but he still did not see anything.
So he was outside only for half an hour, and that's what he saw. He saw the kids either riding a bicycle or playing with something, yeah.
He really had not seen anything.
It's like he's on the moon. I mean, another planet.
Yeah.
Aber als der Schwager fragt, but since his brother, is it brother-in-law?
It's brother-in-law, yes.
But since the brother-in-law asked, darf man entfernen, what is Edel something?
Edel. And there. No, Edel.
What does it mean?
He has to answer, nicely. Nicely.
Nicely. Boile Medine. A nice Medine?
Yeah.
A nice country?
Yeah, nice country. He asked him, how do you like America? So he's answering.
Nice country.
It's a nice country.
A nice country. He wants to be polite. Not that he saw anything. He wants to be polite. Thank you, Louisa. Vinkl, you raised your hand.
You.
I looked up that word E, that little word E, like E dos blois neben hoy.
Yeah, we say that we really
says,
Vinkl, we are not sure about it.
I know what it means.
Moreover, I looked it up too. It means
Karen knows. Karen, please.
Vinkl already told you. She said it means moreover or what's more. When it's connected,
the point is that even though he's only near the house, everything is shaking. Even though he's not going out on the street, nonetheless, he's still seasick.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, what am I doing? So we are moving. Okay, and I have to move this. So, Harriet, can you?
The top one. Okay, there you go.
Sure. Avoila Medina, a nice country. Hot Danish, Spatisch Ibehazert, Danish mockingly repeated. Du greener, Hosten begrief. Oh, you greener, you have a notion what America is. Now you have a sense of what America is. Is unschwiegen geworden. He didn't make any comment. Hat Reus genommen von Tosh Banane und Kuchendick stolz auf Borchen hat gefragt. So Banush took out from a bag a banana and looking very proudly at Baruch, asked him, Was das ist, weißt du? Do you know what this is? Baruch hat sich nechendig zugebeugen. Baruch submissively bent a little closer, betracht die wilde tree wie verschuldigter. He considered the kind of wild, beastly fruit, and I don't know what a parschuldigter is.
Parschuldigter, that
Like a guilty person.
A guilty person.
Okay. And like a guilty person with a thin smile answered. And then I didn't know what lom ich azoi wiesen von bees. I didn't know what that lom ich is. That losen wiesen?
You want the lom?
Yeah, lom ich azoi wiesen von bees.
Is it possible that it means I don't have the foggiest notion?
I have no idea. That's the
that's what I thought. Yeah.
It's putting it down. We should, and often you say, "Lo wir sollen wissen von Zures, wie wir wissen von das." We should know of trouble in the same way we know of this. It's putting down. You're about.
Like, what should I know from this?
Yeah, but what exactly? Why is lom? What is it?
I don't know.
You know. Okay. Rafael will be back next week, so we can make a list.
Sure.
We can make a list and ask Rafael all the grammatic things that we don't know today.
Listen, that's how they talked in 1910 or whatever. We don't use that anymore. It's like slang at that time, right?
It's jargon.
Jargon of the moment,
Yeah. But anyway, if you really want, he will be back next week and we can ask him. So, Bonnie, yes?
Yeah, it's a little hard to see this first letter. Is that pre und wie verschulden?
Verschuldigen, yeah. Pre, this is fruit. Pre is fruit.
Pre is what?
Fruit.
Is it pronounced
Fruit?
Okay, fruit and V. How is and what's the how do you?
Verschuldigter, someone that is accused of something.
Okay, and then with and can you do the rest of the sentence?
Mit a mogeren Schmeichele geentfert. He entfert with moger is thin, with a thin smile.
What kind of smile?
Thin.
A weak smile. Yeah.
Thank you.
Like somebody that knows that he's sneaking around fooling someone.
Marsha, yes?
Oh, when my father got off the ship, they gave him a banana and he looked at it, what it was, and he threw it away. So funny.
Okay, my husband always tells the story. He was born in Romania. And when they came to Israel, they've never seen a banana. So, it's just like here. So someone gave them a banana and they didn't know that they have to peel it. So they bit into it with the,
the peel.
with the peel. Skin. And they thought, wow, what is this thing? Why are they giving us? So yeah, immigrant, the story of immigration. Okay, so now it's Vinkl. Where is it?
Avada.
Avada. That's your favorite. Okay.
This is Banish responding to his brother-in-law. Avada, wie kommen Grine zu wissen von azoine Sachen? Like, obviously, whatever that lomich meant, obviously, how can a greenhorn, right, be expected to know such things? Hot Banish gelacht mit Gaiva. So Banish was laughing with unwarranted pride. By Eich in
With
Europa.
arrogance.
Yeah.
By Eich in Europa, weist men nur von Bulba. And you people over there in Europe, you only know anything about potatoes. Bulba is jetzt euch bei uns sehr teuer geworden. Potatoes are currently also very expensive over by us. Hod Borach mit a Zifts übergerissen. Borach interrupted with a sigh. Und was ist bei euch nicht teuer? And what isn't expensive by you? Hod Banish gehoiskt. Banish was mocking him. Azan banana oi ben kriegt schon bei euch. Such a banana, if you could even get it, was Avada kosten a 40er. It would cost at least 40 units of money. Und weißt, wie viel kostet sie da? And do you know how much it costs here? Treff, guess. Avada nicht mehr wie 5 cents. Probably not more than 5 cents. Hot Borach schwach ausgerufen. Zitterndig sie is Cholila nit reingefallen mitten Mekach. Borach was afraid that he would stumble or be deceived. So his hands were trembling. God forbid that he would stumble with the price. No, Borach proclaimed weakly with trembling lest he make a mistake. On Take reingefallen, and he really did stumble. Banish hat auf im siegerisch ausgestellt die Augen und sich von ander gelacht, stolz, gesund und sicher. Banish victoriously placed his eyes upon him, and from deep within him he laughed, proud, healthy, and confident. A greener is a greener. A greenhorn is a greenhorn. Mianish do. I'm not sure about the mianish, but I think it means punishable. Punishable.
I think it's mensch do.
No, it's not like mensch. No, I looked in the dictionary and it said it was pronounced mianish. So maybe it means mensch, but
no, that's a nun, it's a nun.
Manish.
No, it's not manish. No.
Mensch. She said mensch. What a mensch you are.
That's what I think, but Vinkl says that in the dictionary it's.
Yeah, but it's not a mem and then a second mem. It's a mem and a nun.
Right. It's mem ayin nun resh. I mean shin.
Mensch. Yeah.
Well, so anyway, he's saying something derogatory about him. A mensch is not derogatory. Maybe it's sarcastic. For 5 cents, kriegst du 10 azelche. For 5 cents, you could get 10 such things. 10
okay, thank you.
Maybe he's saying, what kind of a person are you? What's a mensch bist du?
Such a person you are.
I see that Harriet raised her hand. Harriet, probably she knows the answer. Harriet.
No. I'm going back on ausgestellt die Augen. That's an expression that means to stare. I had looked it up.
Yeah, ausgestellt die Augen, to stare. Yeah. So, yeah. Irving?
Yeah, it was interesting when the word gechayzikt, because what you hear a lot is macht chayzik. It's like reflective.
Yeah.
And here they're using it
It's a verb.
of the verb over there, gechayzikt. I never saw
Right.
it before.
Yeah.
Heard-
Yeah. Yeah. Häusig machen. Yeah.
What's hoist machen mean?
Poke fun.
To make fun of someone or something.
Oh,
Poke fun at someone. You want to continue, Vinkl? Go on.
Okay. So 10 pieces, 10 bananas he's talking about. Hot Boruch sich begeistert von dem Zoll. He enthused about the price. He spits, I guess. Hot gemacht mit die Lippen. He gestures with the lips. Oh, das heißt Zoll. This is what you would really call cheap.
So Zol is that's another Hebrew word.
Right.
Zol is another Hebrew word, cheap.
Bleibendig zufrieden, was der Griner ist doch a Stickel Maven. So remaining satisfied or staying happy that the greenhorn has actually become a little bit of an expert auf sein Amerika, on his America. Hat Banish gutmutig im vorgelenkt die Banana. A Banish cheerfully put the banana in front of him.
Yes.
Or laid
Thank
the banana
you.
in front of him.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Because I see that Harriet raised her hand, so let's
Okay,
see Harriet.
and I had seen that sein amazing off means to have appreciate or have a feeling for. So he was happy. He was Banish was happy when he saw that Baruch had an appreciation for the banana.
Yeah. Okay.
Not
You.
that he was an expert.
No, it was, yeah. He appreciated.
He had some understanding and appreciation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Karen, please go on. Na, versuch.
Versucht. Here, try it. Taste it. West sich ausbringen. You will become Americanized.
Oh.
Baruch hat genommen die Frucht mit zitterdicker hand. He took the fruit with trembling hands und nicht gewusst, was zu tun, and didn't know what to do. Aha, ich hab nur vergessen, als du bist a greener. Oh, I forgot you are a greenhorn. Weiß, ich will dir abschälen. Here, I don't know what vise means, if it means here or show. I show you. I
think I show you.
I will peel it for you. Azoi gor, das schält sich, heißt es, hat Baruch sich gemacht. Chiddischen. Completely. It's peeled. That is, he was astonished. Avade schält sich es. Certainly, it's peeled, or it peels itself. It peels. You peel it. Hat Danish declared und kunzig heruntergenommen von der Banane die grobe Haut, and skillfully removed from the banana the thick skin. Sis hastes in wenig gorweis. It's look at that, or so it is. It's inside. It's completely white. Hat Baruch wieder ois gedrückt sein Hispilus. He continued to express his enthusiasm. Es besser, wes du sehen, was heißt gut. It's better that you see what we call good. I don't.
But I think es besser, it means eat.
Oh, eat better.
Eat. Then you will see
then
what.
No, then you'll know how good
What
it is.
good is, yes.
Thank you.
I think it means like you better eat, maybe. You better eat. You better eat.
You better try it.
Yeah.
Hat Danish wie befohlen, wie man gefällt a kind. He instructed as you would talk to a child. Baruch hat abgewiesen dem Spitz. Baruch cautiously bit off the point. Gegeben Kai und sich mit scharfer Venus zugehört zu Tom. And he gave a chew, and with strong opinion, I don't know.
Yes, opinion.
He perceived the taste.
But that's what's interesting is zugehört zum Tam. It's like he listens to the taste.
Yes.
Maurice, do you understand the saying?
No, it's an unusual kind of poetic. So instead of tasting it, he's listening to the taste.
Yeah.
Sort of like he explored the taste.
Yeah, something like that, right.
That's interesting, yeah.
Venus hat auf ihm geguckt und gewahrt auf Venus. Venus looked at him and waited for his opinion. Men muss loben, one must praise to it. Hat Baruch beschlossen, Hutch gewollt, hat dem Bissen zurück ois although he beschlossen, he's decided, or he
decided.
Even though he wanted to spit out the mouthful. Par ihm is es zu süß given. For him it was too sweet.
Okay. Thank you, Karen. I saw that Harriet, you raised your hand. No, it's from previously. Okay, Vinkl.
Yeah, it's another word I looked up, Suherin, and it can mean pay attention to, like to heed, to pay attention.
To pay attention to the taste. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. But it's interesting that you're using your ears for it. That's Okay, Louisa. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a question, or maybe I didn't hear it because I seem to have this problem today. But the word at the beginning of that paragraph, Baruch hot vorsichtig.
Vorsichtig.
Can you please go over those first words up to the comma?
Baruch hat vorsichtig abgebissen dem Spitz. Baruch carefully bite off the top part. Spitz.
Okay.
Spitz.
Okay. Thank you.
That's what we say, Spitz. Yeah.
And given a K, what is K?
Kai.
Chew.
To chew.
you.
Kayen.
Okay, thank
Kayen,
you.
to chew food.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Mina,
Yes.
I just wanted to point out a few lines up. I forget what it was that he was surprised at, but he said, Azoigur, which is the common expression when you're surprised. Azoigur, is that so? Is that how it's done? I don't remember. Just a couple of Azoigur.
How about, oh, really?
Right. Azoigur. Right. Oh, really? Good.
Oh, really? The Scheilsicher, you mean you have to peel it? Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
you don't say.
What does gore mean?
I mean, gore by itself has many meanings, but an azoigur means, so is that how it's done? So,
thank you.
Okay, we have only a couple of minutes left, so I think just let us finish the page. Maurice, from Nu.
Nu, Sugate, push it in moil. It goes simply into your mouth.
No, Sugate, it melts.
What?
Tsegain. It melts in your mouth.
Oh, it melts. Oh, it melts right in your mouth. Right. Ot das heißt Frucht. Now that's what you call fruit. Hat ausgerufen mit Haspoilus. He yelled out with enthusiasm. Und Beinisch ist mit dem Schwurger von ersten Examen geblieben zufrieden. And so Beinisch was happy with his brother-in-law's first exam. He passed the first exam.
He passed the first exam. Okay, so we will, there is no use of continuing because it goes into another thing. So we will, there are only 3 minutes, so we will continue. Next week, we will continue with it. And any question, any comments on the story so far?
I just want to say this was a very difficult one, but this is how people talk in my house. This is how my family talked. It was like, oh yeah, right. All these jokes and oh really? It's so familiar.
Also, what we have to see in this story, a lot of German words. He uses a lot of German words and of Hebrew ones as well, but the Hebrew you can kind of understand, but the German, it's a lot of the Deutschmerisch in the...
Yeah, one of the things that's particularly tricky is that they often put a hey where the German word has an H.
Yes,
and so even though if you took out the hey, you'd recognize the word right away. Then you see the hey and you think, what word is this? It kind of
like Tsegate.
Right.
Tsegate.
It throws you off.
Tsegate, yeah. So that's
I used to be in a Hebrusa with one Israeli guy, and he would know all the Hebrew words and get stuck with the German, and the other people would, Americans would recognize the German usually and get stuck on the Hebrew.
Sure. Those are the joys of a fusion language.
Yeah.
Now I realize why these are triply hard for me. I never heard them because my mother spoke Yiddish. My father didn't. I would hear my mother on the phone with my aunt, so I would always just hear my mother talking. I couldn't hear my aunt. So it kind of, everything flew by me except, super, super basic words that my mother would just kind of sort of toss around and intermingle with her English, just kind of talking to us or talking to anybody. So anyway, but it helps me.
So now you have the chance to learn all those other words.
Well, and also it helps me improve my reading. I mean, I can't go that fast, but I wouldn't be reading this much, so it's still helpful.
Good.
Okay. Little by little, Bonnie. Little by little.
I know. I haven't given up, and I won't.
No, don't give up. Don't.
And anyway, everybody's so much fun. So
not little by little, yidel by yidel.
Okay. Louisa, yes?
Yeah, I was going to say, every time I see this Germanized Yiddish, I'm thinking, I guess I need to learn German first.
Oh, but we're getting 2 for the price of 1 here. We're all learning a little bit of German.
It really does make it a lot easier to understand Yiddish. You know, I started with German. In fact, I actually started with Pennsylvania Deutsch, and that it's from the Pfalz, so it's right next to where Yiddish developed in the 1600s as opposed to into like the 1100s. But there's still a lot of similarities there.
What's the area? What is the area?
Pfalz,
Pennsylvania Dutch.
It's west of Bavaria. But yeah, I also spent some time messing around with Western Yiddish in Goethe's notes. And it was really funny to me because it's like this is just German with a funny alphabet.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you spell the name of the place, the name of that area?
So in German it's Pfalz, but the English word is the Palatinate. So Palatine.
Okay.
Yeah.
False. I've seen that false.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, the Germans speak Yiddish. They just don't speak it very well.
You see, I studied German at the university, and the first thing my teacher told me was, forget your Yiddish. Forget your Yiddish. You're mixing it up. Don't talk Yiddish.
It's very hard to keep them separate for me now.
Yes,
exactly. And I speak other dialects of German, so like I just have a bastard mishmash of everything.
Okay, Marsha?
Yeah, I was just thinking, Rafael says you